What's up, family? So the absolutely most bizarre thing happened to us today. Our YouTube camera got ran over by a car. I'm still processing what happened, but I have to tell you guys exactly how this thing went down. So Christina and I had a ministry outing Friday, in state, but out of town. So the kids stayed over Nana and Poppy's house. Shout out to Nana and Poppy just for always watching the kids and doing so well with them. They're literally the best grandparents in the world. I went to pick the kids up, and on the way to pick them up, there was this lady selling some beautiful flowers, and it literally caught my attention. It was some beautiful yellow roses, and Christina's favorite color is yellow, and she loves flowers. So I said, hey, I thought it would be a great idea to get her some flowers. You know, she's been doing such an amazing job as a mother, as a wife, even as she's pregnant, you know, and we've had some miscarriages. I know we've been doing a lot of praying and just talking about it and just making sure that this baby is healthy and that anything we can do in our hands, we contribute to that baby being healthy. So I just wanted to congratulate her and pick up some flowers, and I recorded that on the camera. And then I went to my parents' house and picked the kids up, recorded their reactions. They absolutely were so ecstatic to see me, and I was happy to see them too. I'm not a good multitasker at all. So I literally was putting everything in the trunk, all of their bags, all of their toys, their gadgets, and I set the camera down on the back of the trunk. As you guys know, we've been on this YouTube journey. We've been recording a lot of great content. The kids have been having such an amazing time, and even as a family, we've been bonding closer, just coming up with different ideas and concepts. And man, in the midst of all of that, this camera broke down on us. Well, it didn't break down. It was actually my fault. I'm gonna tell you guys what happened. I sat the camera down on this section right here, and I left it there. And I noticed probably 10 minutes in the drive that I didn't have my camera because I was gonna do a card game with the kids, and just to get their reaction on it. I was looking for the camera, and I said, no, did I leave the camera at my parents' house? Called my mom, and she was like, Zach, I remember you putting your camera on the back of the car. And I was like, oh my goodness. And then I immediately thought the worst because I knew I had it out there once she told me that. And she said, I'm gonna go down the street and see if I could find it. She looked in the grass and she kept walking, and she said, Zach, I found the camera and it was tore up. And she sent me those pictures immediately, and I was literally almost in tears. The camera was unusable. There was nothing we can do about it. So I checked to see if the SD card was still intact, and that had broken as well. Hit up a data recovery center just to see if, you know, they could do anything with it, and they said, unfortunately, no. You know, it's all good. I think at that moment, I was like, man, how do I tell the kids about this? And when I ended up telling the kids, Zach, of course, he's so innocent and he doesn't know. He said, why didn't the car slow down? And of course, I had to explain to him, Zach, most cars, when they're traveling fast, they don't see little objects in the roads. He was a little upset about it.
This is all of it.
But I ultimately told him it's a tangible thing. You know, God has blessed us with many other things, many other gifts that we can use on this earth. Another camera will come. It's gonna come. And God has been blessing us, you know, in our businesses and our faith. And I have no doubt that he's gonna exceed our expectations when it comes to the equipment that we need to make this YouTube channel a success. So the camera itself was about $750, and you already know you have to purchase the extra accessories, the extra extension pieces and things like that, just to make better use of the camera. So altogether, we spent about $1,200 to $1,300 on that camera.
I feel sad about the camera because my dad left it on the back of the car and somebody ran over it. So this is what happened to our camera. So somebody ran over it. My dad left it off the car. They should have slowed down a little bit. This is what happened to our camera. The glass broken, things broken. This is all of it.
But y'all do know we're gonna get a new one, right? But at the same time, I want y'all to know everything isn't about nice electronics and stuff, because we still have to be happy as a family, right? But God is gonna provide. We're gonna be just fine. Let me see a thumbs up. You gotta look at the camera though. Thumbs up. All right, Zach, let me see your, oh, you almost fell. Let me see your happy dance, Zach. Okay, you gotta come up with a new one. Kennedy, let me see your happy dance.
Okay, I know.
Let me see it, Kinkan. Whatever you wanna do, just improvise. Go ahead, go. Oh, hey, yeah, get it. So here's the camera. Came in a whole bunch of little pieces. So this was the main thing right here. We were able to turn it to make it into a 4K image, and it's not even turning. like you need to. That's the power button right there. The joystick was right there. That was where the camera, yeah, they tore this thing up. It just came in all these little pieces. This was an extra extension piece we bought where we could stand it up like that. But this was the most important piece I was trying to recover. That was the brains of this whole thing, and it was really that SD card. I'm trying to get it to focus a bit more, but as you can see on this end, it had chipped off, and I don't even know where the other piece is. And I reached out to the company to see if they could do anything about that, and they said unfortunately it won't read all the way through. So, but you know what, things happen for a reason, and I know God, he's a provider. We are a faith-based family, and we know that things happen. We don't understand why they happen when they happen. God knows the desires of our hearts. He knows we want to be an inspiration to many other families out there trying to make it, trying to figure out how to navigate life, and tools like this to be able to make it happen. So I have no doubt in God's glory and what he's going to do. So of course my whole day was thrown off after that. I was in a mean mood. It was a bad mood I had. She's always so reassuring, which is what I appreciate about Christina. She said, Zach, it's okay. It's a tangible item. We can always get another one. We have years on top of years that we can do this, you know, and I told her about the flowers that I got in her, and I'm gonna show those to you as well. I was like, babe, I bought you these pretty flowers, and I recorded that, and it's all gone. She said, babe, it's okay. And she said, you need a hug? And she gave me a hug, and it felt better, but I still had an attitude. But I just thank God for her and for dealing with me and for talking me through those things. Fellas, if you ever looking for a wife, you gotta find one that's gonna be there for you and not contribute to your mood. You get what I'm saying? So you find some people, if you're moody or you're feeling the type of way about something, they'll be like, man, yeah, you're right, you know. But she said, you know, she took the other angle. She said, it's gonna be all right. We gonna be good, you know. The reason I'm even making this video now is because of reassurance she gave me, and I'm using her phone right now. Not the best quality, but we gonna be good. We gonna be good. I plan to get another camera this week. We gonna be good. But babe, I just want you to know I love you. I appreciate you so much. You're an amazing wife. You're an amazing mother. And I just pray that God continues to use you and to bless you. All right. I love you so much. So that's what happened to our camera. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm gonna keep you guys updated with the journey, with the progress, but we're gonna get a new one. We're gonna get some more things that's just gonna really tighten up what we do with our content. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, like and subscribe. All right. It really helps our channel. Comment. Let me know what you all think about Osmo Pocket 3 camera. If you have any other suggestions, throw them in the comments. All right. Thank you guys. Peace.